Today we're talking about the king of summer, the tomato. We all want that perfect sun-warmed, juicy tomato, but too often, we end up with small, bland fruit or plants ravaged by pests. The good news? Growing amazing tomatoes isn't luck, it's about a few intentional steps. I've boiled down years of trial and error into 10 essential secrets that guarantee a successful harvest. Whether you're a beginner or have struggled before, stick around because I'm revealing the blueprint for your best tomato crop ever. Grab a notebook and let's dig in. Secret number 1, choose the right variety. This single decision can make or break your tomato season, so it's worth taking a little extra time to get it right. Not all tomatoes are created equal. There are cherry, Roma, beefsteak, heirloom, and so many more. Each type has its own unique flavor, texture, and best use in the kitchen. Determinate types are compact, set fruit all at once, and are great for containers or canning. They're perfect if you want a big harvest in a short window, or if you have limited space. Indeterminate types keep growing and producing all season, perfect for fresh eating, salads, and sandwiches. These plants can get quite tall, so they'll need staking or cages for support. Consider your climate. Hot, humid areas need varieties bred for disease-resistant. Heirlooms offer amazing complex flavor and beautiful colors, but they can be more disease-prone and sometimes need a little extra care. If you love unique tastes and shapes, they're worth the effort. If you're new to growing tomatoes, start with a reliable hybrid for your main crop. Add an heirloom or two for fun and to experiment with different flavors and colors. Think about your space, your growing season, and what you want: slicing, saucing, or snacking. Some varieties are bred for short seasons, while others need a long, warm summer to thrive. A smart choice now saves you headaches later. Picking the right variety means fewer problems with pests, diseases, and disappointing harvests. Do a little research before you buy. The right variety is the foundation of your tomato success. Healthy, happy plants start with a smart choice at the very beginning. It's the most important decision you'll make all season, so choose wisely, and you'll be rewarded with a bountiful, delicious harvest. Secret 2. Feed your tomatoes well. Tomatoes are heavy feeders. They need rich, loose, well-draining soil packed with organic matter. Start with a generous layer of compost. This is your black gold. Mix in worm castings for extra nutrients and beneficial microbes. If your soil is heavy, add perlite or pumice for drainage, especially in containers. For pots, use 1 part compost, 1 part peat or cocoa coir, and 1 part perlite. Add a balanced organic fertilizer with micronutrients, especially calcium, to prevent blossom end rot. Don't just dig a hole, build a living, nutrient-rich soil. This upfront investment pays off with strong, healthy, productive plants. Healthy soil is your best defense against pests and disease. Take the time to do it right. Your tomatoes will thank you all season. Secret 3. Sunlight is non-negotiable. Tomatoes need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sun daily. More is even better. Less sun means leggy plants, fewer blossoms, and bland fruit. Before planting, observe your yard. Track where the sun hits throughout the day. If you're short on sun, use containers and move them to the brightest spot. Some cherry varieties tolerate a bit less sun, but for big, flavorful tomatoes, full sun is a must. Sunlight is the engine of your tomato factory. No fertilizer can replace it. Prioritize sun when choosing your planting spot. It's the simplest way to boost your harvest. Don't compromise here. Secret 4. The deep planting trick. Bury 2/3 of your tomato stem underground when planting. Tomatoes grow roots from their stems. More roots mean more water and nutrient uptake. Pinch off the lower leaves, leaving just a tuft at the top. Plant straight down in a deep hole or lay the stem sideways in a trench and curve the top up. The plant may look odd at first, but it'll quickly right itself. This creates a massive root system for a stronger, more resilient plant. It's a simple step with huge benefits. Give your tomatoes a head start from day one. Secret 5. Support your plants early. Add stakes, cages, or trellises at planting time. Don't wait until the plant is big and floppy. Early support prevents root damage and keeps fruit off the ground, reducing pests and disease. Determinate types do well with simple cages. Indeterminate need tall, sturdy stakes or trellises. My favorite for indeterminates is the Florida weave or a cattle panel trellis. Good support improves airflow, keeps fruit clean, and makes harvesting easier. Don't underestimate how heavy a mature plant can get. Install supports on day 1. Your plants will be healthier and more productive. Plan ahead for a bigger harvest. Secret 6. Water deeply, not daily. This is one of the most important habits for growing strong, healthy tomato plants that thrive all season long. Many gardeners make the mistake of watering a little bit every day, but that only encourages shallow roots and stressed plants. Tomatoes need consistent moisture deep in the root zone, not just a quick sprinkle on the surface. Shallow watering leaves the roots dry and can lead to wilting, poor fruit set, and weak growth. Water until the soil is moist, 6 to 8 inches down. This This encourages roots to grow deep, where the soil stays cooler and more stable, helping your plants handle heat and drought. Check with your finger. If it's dry 2 inches down, it's time to water. Don't just rely on how the surface looks. Dig a little to see what's really happening below. In summer, this usually means deep watering 2 to 3 times a week for in-ground plants, depending on your weather and soil type. Hot, windy days may require more frequent checks. Containers dry out much faster than garden beds. Water daily or even twice a day during heat waves, but always water deeply so the entire root ball gets moisture. Always water at the base, not on the leaves, to prevent fungal diseases. Wet leaves can invite blight and other problems, especially in humid weather. Use soaker hoses or drip irrigation for best results. These methods deliver water right to the roots, reduce evaporation, and keep foliage dry. Inconsistent watering causes blossom end rot and fruit cracking, which can ruin your harvest and leave you disappointed. Consistency is key for healthy, productive plants. When you water deeply and regularly, your tomatoes will be more resilient and produce better fruit. Don't rely on a set schedule. Read your soil and adjust as needed. Every garden is different, and your plants will tell you what they need. Deep, regular watering builds strong roots which support lush growth and abundant fruit all season. Give your tomatoes the right care, and they'll reward you with a delicious, bountiful harvest you can be proud of. Secret 7. Feed your plants at the right time. Early on, compost and balanced fertilizer provide enough nitrogen for leafy growth. Once fruit sets, switch to a fertilizer higher in phosphorus and potassium. Look for a bloom booster. Liquid fertilizers are absorbed quickly. Feed every 2 to 3 weeks during fruiting. Don't overdo it. Too much nitrogen means lots of leaves, few tomatoes. Make sure your fertilizer includes calcium to prevent blossom end rot. Consistent feeding keeps plants productive all season. Adjust as your plant's needs change. The right nutrients at the right time make all the difference. Secret 8. Prune for bigger, better fruit. Indeterminate tomatoes benefit most. Remove suckers, the shoots and leaf axils, to focus energy on fruit. Fewer stems mean larger, healthier tomatoes that ripen faster. Prune lower leaves and suckers to improve airflow and prevent disease. Pinch off suckers when they're small. Use clean pruners for larger ones. Always sanitize tools between plants. Don't remove all leaves, just excess growth and anything yellow or diseased. Check for new suckers weekly. Pruning is quick, easy, and pays off with a bigger harvest. Quality over quantity is the goal. Your tomatoes will thrive. Secret 9. Prevent pests and diseases naturally. Healthy, well cared for plants are your first defense. Check daily for pests like hornworms. Hand pick and remove them. Blast aphids off with water. Use insecticidal soap or neem oil if needed. Neem oil also helps prevent fungal diseases. Water at the base, prune for airflow, and rotate crops each year to avoid soil-borne diseases. Companion planting, like basil, marigolds, or borage, can deter pests and attract beneficial insects. Build a diverse garden ecosystem for natural pest control. Start with the least invasive method: observation, hand picking, water sprays. Use organic sprays only if needed. Avoid harsh chemical. Work with nature, not against it. Integrated pest management keeps your garden healthy. Stay proactive for a thriving tomato patch. Secret 10. Harvest at peak ripeness for the best flavor. This ensures that the natural sugars and acids are perfectly balanced, giving you that rich, homegrown taste. Look for deep uniform color, red, yellow, or whatever your variety should be. The color is a key indicator that the tomato has reached its full flavor potential. A ripe tomato gives slightly when squeezed and smells sweet and earthy near the stem. This aroma is a sign that the tomato is bursting with flavor and ready to be enjoyed. Don't pick too early or too late. Timing is everything. Picking at the right moment ensures the best taste and texture. To harvest, gently twist or snip the stem to avoid damaging the plant. This method helps keep the plant healthy and productive for future harvests. If frost or storms threaten, pick mature green tomatoes and ripen them indoors. This way, you can still enjoy your tomatoes even if the weather turns bad. Place them in a warm spot or in a paper bag with a banana to speed ripening. The ethylene gas from the banana helps the tomatoes ripen fast. Harvest regularly. Picking ripe fruit encourages more production. Regular harvesting signals the plant to produce more fruit, ensuring a continuous supply. The more you pick, the more you get. This keeps the plant in a productive cycle, rewarding you with more delicious tomatoes. Enjoy the reward of your hard work. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of harvesting your own homegrown produce. There's nothing like a homegrown tomato at its peak. The flavor is unmatched by anything you can buy in a store. Check your plants every few days. Savor every bite. Regular checks ensure you catch the tomatoes at their best, making every meal a delight.